Thanks for coming in today. What brings you in?
Stress.
Stress. What kind of things are stressing you out?
My children.
Children? How many children do you have?
4.
4 children. What are their ages?
I have a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
Boys or girls?
Mostly girls.
Mostly girls. What one's a boy then?
The third one, the 5-year-old.
The 5-year-old's a girl. I mean the
No,
boy.
he's a boy.
Sorry, my bad. The boy. Okay. So, what kind of things do they do that stress you out?
Everything.
Everything. Well, that's a big word. It's kind of driving me crazy. Kind of laughing about it because I can see it's kind of stressful for you. So, I don't know, I guess name 1 or 2 things that kind of at the top of the list.
Top of the list, emotional breakdowns.
Okay, like with you or the kids?
Well, first them, and then I lose it.
Okay, so they're...
And they don't follow directions, and it's
okay.
kind of almost feels like an oppositional, like I say something and they purposely do exactly the opposite.
Oh, so you feel like you're not being heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to when you're stressed out, what things happen to you and your body?
I get grumpy.
You get grumpy,
And
okay.
loud.
I can understand that.
And loud. And then,
Loud, okay.
Then I shut down after I get angry, and I don't like getting angry because they walk away crying and I walk away angry, and so then I just shut down.
So shut down, you just...
Lock myself in my room and pretend like I don't
Okay.
exist.
Okay, I can understand that. Well, I kind of have an idea to help you. It deals with mind stages. Okay, so we're going to talk about 3 mind stages to kind of help with your distress that you have, to kind of like tolerate with distress. I'm going to make a Venn diagram. You've heard of those before?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to make a Venn diagram. I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so there's 3 mind stages that we're going to focus on. First one is rational.
I don't have a rational mind stage when my children are upsetting me. There is non-existent.
Okay, so this probably goes with the next one, that emotions then.
Okay.
Sounds like it might go with your emotions more so than rational.
Okay.
That kind of can happen because rational, you just have like a strict thing. This has to happen in certain orders.
Okay.
Okay, and then the middle one is a wise mind.
That doesn't exist either when my children upset me.
Okay, so we got the rational, the emotional, and since the wise mind is in the middle, that's where we want to be.
Okay.
That's where we're going to make the best choices. We can think reflectively, and I guess parent the best way we can. So what kind of things, when I say rational, what kind of things come to mind for you? I'm going to write what you're saying here so I have an idea of what you're thinking.
Rational would be that I cause and effect.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay. So, kind of when I was thinking about it, like to explain it to you, is there's no emotion attached to it. So, you're rational, kind of like, well, let's say your boy, what's his name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, so say Charlie, he slipped and fell. And he hit his knee and he's crying, ow, 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 this hurts. And you're thinking, you barely hit the ground. So rationally, why does this hurt you? So there's no emotion tied to it. It's kind of like, or a strict list of, I want dinner to be this way. Forks on this side, knives on this side. So just a strict kind of rules on it. Okay? And emotional mind. I guess what do you think about emotional mind?
Well, it depends on my stage of emotions.
Okay, that's a good point.
Sometimes it's irate and angry.
Okay.
I don't like that. And sometimes I have lots of sympathy and I love my kids, and so I'm probably sometimes give them too many chances and
yeah, okay.
And bend too much, and sometimes I just it's fun and happy and everything's go lucky go.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you. That's kind of like the goal, like how you said, angry and sympathy, so just a lot of high-level emotions, or switch to positive to negative or something like that. So, with that, then, the wise man kind of combines them both.
Okay.
So you're rational about what's going on, and you're using your emotions. So your kid is crying, your sympathy, you like you said, sympathetic for them because they're crying, trying to figure out what's going on and help them. So when you're in the wise mind, you reflect more. You get a chance to use your thinking skills in a positive manner.
Great. So how do I do that?
Okay, so this is where, yeah, that's the difficult part, right? Is like, how do I get to that wise mind state to figure it out? So I have, kind of for like 30 seconds, I would like you to, add a pen, write your name, but write it slowly. Print your name, and kind of just feel how the pen flows in your hand, what your name letters look like. Go ahead and just do that for a few seconds.
Write my name slowly.
Yep. Not like your normal signature, or maybe it's real fast. Kind of, you're taking your time.
Trying to make it look nice, because that doesn't happen either.
Well, see what you can
care
do.
if it's uppercase and lowercase?
I don't mind. Whatever you feel like you want to do.
Can I make it like double letters?
Print is probably best right now.
Is this supposed to be big or little?
It's up to you. However you want to do it.
Am I doing something with it afterwards?
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I have room to like write around it.
Yeah, you can just write how many times you can.
You want me to write it again?
Yeah, I want to write it. How many times you can write it in the next 30 seconds.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
I'm sorry. Thanks for clarifying with me so I can help you understand more.
Just my first name?
Yeah, just your first name. We'll make it simple. Okay, a couple more seconds. One more time.
My name is starting to look funny.
Now, for the last one, I want you to, each letter, take your precise time and just feel how it writes. So it might take you, your name has a C in it, the first letter, so it might take you a couple of seconds to figure that out. Okay, perfect. So how did you feel as you paid attention to writing your name?
That looks like a really weird name.
It looks like a really weird name? Okay.
You write something over and over again, it eventually starts just looking weird.
Okay, I can understand that. Just multiple writings, like I see it all double now, it's too much. So as you're writing, did you pay attention to your hand, how it was flowing, or the C was crooked, or the letters were crooked in your name, or
Well, the first time I wrote it, it doesn't look anything like my handwriting because I was going really slow.
Okay.
But after that, they started looking more consistently like my handwriting because I wasn't it was more clear as to, I didn't understand the purpose.
Okay.
The first time.
That makes sense. So
I'm still not understanding the purpose. I don't know where we're going with this.
Well, so
I'll write it again.
Okay, you write it one more time. That's fine. So you said
I have a lot of curves in my name.
Okay. So you're like, what is the purpose of this? So as you wrote this and taking time, you were able to reflect on what your letters of your name are and how they look, and you took time to think about it.
Okay.
Now in the wise mind state, you take a breath, take a step back, see the scene. Yep, but breathe out too. Oh. That's always important, is breathe out. Okay. Good job. So, and that's what we have to do. That will help you get in a wise mind state. Is take a step back. What am I observing? Do I need to react quickly, or can I reflect on the scene before I react? Because when you react, that's when the rational mind comes in, or your emotions are coming in, and they're taking control of the situation. Instead of putting them both together, using your emotions, okay, I'm frustrated, but how can I rationally think about how to deal with this situation that my 10-year-old just, I don't know what she did, like, colored on her clothes. That's kind of a
Yeah,
10-year-old,
sounds
maybe,
like a pretty normal thing for her
maybe
to do.
10-year-old might not do.
Well, not the 10-year-old, the 8-year-old. But okay.
Okay? So as you take this step back and think about what to reflect on, because that's the important part, that's going to be in your wise mind state. So for my observation of just listening to you is, I think that's what you can work on is take a step back, see this scene, and do I need to react quickly, or are my emotions going to take control? How can I breathe for a second to relieve them?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to remember to do that.
That's the important part. I'm not going to be there to always coach one that type of thing. So that's what you got to... But if you think about it and reflect on it, it can come up and you're like, oh yeah, it might not happen the first time or second time, but if you think about it as it happens, it might work out. So that's what... Do you think that will work?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay.
Only when the kids are obligatory to obey my rules. I don't think that's a word. Well, it is a word. I think
Yeah.
I just used it.
Do your kids still
Anyhow,
following the rules?
If I tell them that they need to stop yelling and they don't stop yelling, then I still am lost. But that's a whole other thing. But yes, it should help in my not overreacting to a situation if I could remember to. Maybe I should just start writing my name.
I was going to say, how could you remember? What could you do to help you remember?
Write on their foreheads. Breathe, Mom. Breathe.
That might help because you only have Can
I borrow that magic marker and I'll write on their foreheads? Breathe, Mom. Breathe.
But and what are other ideas do you have? Write on their heads.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I could find some sort of heart rate monitor that starts beeping when my heart rate goes up so that I could remember. Breathe, Mom, breathe.
That could be a good one. I guess.
I don't think they make those, but maybe they should.
Yeah.
Do you know of anything that they can do that?
I don't.
They do it with oxygen levels and babies. It starts beeping when their oxygen goes down.
One idea, sounds like a tool to help, is I'll write it down on your paper to take home with you. There's a website and called Mission Australia, and they delve into more of this mind stages. That's a resource that I can help you. It's a website, and there's a lot of different ideas that they can give you. It's called Mission Australia.
Mission Australia.
Yeah.
Is that like a .com or something?
Yeah.
.com?
Yep. So take that and
mindsets.
Yep. And then you'll get.
Do they give me ideas on how to breathe? Maybe I should start doing yoga.
That could help too. That could help as well. So, take this and see what that does, and thanks for coming in. And we'll see. Let me know when you come back next week as how it worked.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.